Today we're trying fugu, the most poisonous fish in Japan. It's a pufferfish themed day. As well as trying it at the market, we're visiting them at the aquarium. Look how cute they are. This is Shimonoseki at the very end of Honshu, the main island of Japan, an area known for fugu. Tell me in the comments if you'd try it. We're starting the day in Kumamoto, which might seem quite far away, but it's only 40 minutes on the shinkansen to Fukuoka, and then 15 minutes from there to Kokura Station for Kitakyushu, where we're taking the ferry over to Shimonoseki. So if you're staying in Fukuoka, you could absolutely do this as a day trip. We've just arrived at Kokura Station in Kyushu, and there's a stamp. We've also got a little booklet to collect local stamps. There's a collection of the local stamps you can get. The Toto Museum is Toto toilets. Here's all the stamps in the local area. That's nice. Oh, wobbly table. What is this? Some ninjas. It's come out well. We're looking for some coin lockers to store our little suitcase, and this is assigned to them, the key in the suitcase, and if you can read katakana it says coin locker. There's a video on my channel about how to use coin lockers and where to find them, and a video about Takubin, the luggage sending service. Both of them can be really useful on travel days like today where you're stopping off along the way. We're at Kokura Station, which is at the top of Kyushu, and today we're going to take the ferry over to Shimonoseki, where there's a fish market that's known for fugu, pufferfish. Then we're going to take the ferry back to here. We're here because tonight we're taking a night ferry from Mojiko to Kobe. It's going to take all night. We've got our own room booked on the ferry, so I'm looking forward to that. We've arrived at Mojiko Station. It was a really short train ride, just under 15 minutes. This area is known as Mojiko Retro because it's got an area of old Western style buildings, and you can see them straight away when you come out of the station. And the station building itself is pretty fancy as well. Here's the ferry terminal, and the train station is just through there behind those buildings. You get your ferry tickets from a vending machine. For adults, a one-way ticket's 400 yen. Lots of these types of machines in Japan are cash only. Yep, 2 people. Good. Yep. Here's the ferry. It's quite a small one. It runs every 20 minutes and the journey is only 5 minutes long. If you don't want to take the ferry, there is also an underground walkway, and that's free. It's about 2 kilometers long. It'd be pretty interesting to see. Maybe we'll take it on the way back. On the way back, I bumped into some people who watched my videos who'd done the underground walkway. They showed me their souvenir stamps they'd collected at either end of the tunnel. I feel like we're really close to the water level. There's a little fun fair over there as well. The ferry only took about 5 minutes. It seemed like the ferry was really going for it, like a speedboat. You can sit outside on the roof of the ferry if you want to, but today is way too cold. It's about 5 degrees today. It's not usually this cold at the start of March. This is Shimonoseki, which is on the main island of Honshu. Honshu and Kyushu are actually really close together. So Shimonoseki is known for fugu, pufferfish, and there's a fish market here where you can get lots of pufferfish, hopefully. So we're going to go and have a look. Tsukiji isn't the only fish market in Japan. If you're going somewhere near the coast, they'll often have one, and in our experience they've been really good. We've been to quite a few in Hokkaido as well. So it's not just fish, hopefully. Usually you can find some fruit and vegetables or some other street food snacks that I'll be able to enjoy as well. The market we're going to is called Karato Fish Market, which is really close to the ferry port. There's the ferry, and there's a boardwalk across here, and the market's this way. Fugu is pufferfish or blowfish, and in the West it's mostly known for being a poisonous fish. If it's not prepared properly, it is very poisonous. I think a lot of people just know it from that episode of The Simpsons. In Japan they serve it in some places. You need a license to be able to serve it to show that you can prepare it properly. Are you scared of trying it, Phil?
Well, I've had bits of it before and it's been fine, but really, like, the number of people who get ill from it every year is like 2 or 3 people, and they're all people who have done it themselves at home.
The proper chefs know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think it's really, really rare to get ill from it at a restaurant or a proper chef. So no, not worried at all. Just hoping it'll taste nice.
This is really nice along the boardwalk here. I can imagine what it's like in summer. Oh, look at all those pufferfish. All the pufferfish lanterns. I love that. All the fugu. There are lots of shops and restaurants along here. And then that building at the end is the actual fish market, which is called Karato Fish Market. So here we are, this is the fish market itself. Downstairs has food stalls and then there's sit-down restaurants upstairs. It looks like quite an industrial market as well. It's only open to the public at the weekends. I think maybe Friday, Saturday and Sunday. During the week the restaurants upstairs are open, but downstairs is closed. Along the side there are stalls selling ingredients like seaweed, spices and pickles. If you don't read Japanese, it can be tricky to know what's what. It feels like a local place and very different from Tsukiji Market. Even though the boardwalk's obviously quite touristy and the main section of the market has lots of stalls for people wanting to try the local speciality, it feels authentic and you can tell it's definitely a working fish market. This is how you often see fugu served, spread out on a plate like this. There's actually a lot of stalls in the middle here. Sushi, you pick what nigiri you want individually. It's actually really busy here. It's a Saturday today. There are certainly plenty of places to choose from for sushi, fugu and seafood rice bowls. That's kaisendon. I was struggling to find anything that wasn't fish. You might think, why is a vegetarian going to a fish market? But usually at other markets I've found something. Bill's getting some of the fugu sashimi. He's going to get the small plate, it's 600 yen. We went upstairs to eat, where you can get a great view of the market from the balcony and see just how big and bustling it is. You could also go and eat outside on the boardwalk. Phil's got a plate of pufferfish to try. They often serve it all laid out in thin slices like this.
The proper experience is at a restaurant where it's on a big plate. I would go to a restaurant, but there's going to be nothing there for you to eat. And I wanted to try it cut up thinly like this. I've only ever had it as a nigiri before, where it's a bit thicker and perhaps a little bit tougher. So this is a small plate. It cost me 600 yen.
Yeah.
So not too much. I mean, there's not a lot of food, but it's interesting to try. That's what it's like.
I'm glad you can try it properly sliced up like this.
It was super hectic down there. I did not expect it to be busy.
No, I didn't think it'd be this busy either.
But it is wildly busy. So I wanted to just grab something. So I didn't look around. It was like, right, there's a place that has some, just let me get it. So I just grabbed it and ran. So let's see what happens. So I'm just going to try a bit on its own. It's quite a good taste. It's not a strong fish at all. It's quite mild. It's a little bit tough, like not chewy, but it's got a bit of a bite to it compared to some flaky fish. It seems good. I mean, I don't know if this is good or bad, but it's nice. The soy sauce does bring out a bit more flavour. I've got way too much of it on here because it came in a sachet. And, you know, if there's only so much I can control how much came out of that. But yeah, I think with the soy sauce, a bit of spring onion on there, it's a nice dish. I think the better experience is to go to a restaurant and sit down and enjoy it with the atmosphere and perhaps with a little bit more control of the soy sauce. But I'm glad I had it. It was nice. If I was going to have it again, I would try and find it in a restaurant rather than at a market stall.
These people down here are all queuing up for this stall, which it says kani on the sign. It's something crab. In here is the fish promotion centre. Promote those fish. And look, it's Sumiko Garashi. Hello. It's 1:45 now on a Saturday and some of the stalls are looking a little bit empty, so you might want to come a bit earlier if you want the best choice of everything. Some stalls are selling fresh fish, but lots of them have things that you can eat straight away here. There's quite a few stalls that are selling individual nigiri, so you can make up your own box of exactly the ones you want. There's some with chirashi sushi rice bowls, and some are selling fried fish, various types of fried fish. And along the side, there were more shops selling other sorts of ingredients, like seaweed and pickles. I thought there'd be more restaurants upstairs. There's only a couple here. There's a sushi restaurant. This other one seems to be closed at the moment. At the front, you can see it looks more like an industrial business fish market than a consumer one. And then the stores selling prepared fish are further back. There's Obviously lots of fish in the fish market, not so much stuff that I could eat, so we're going to have a look around the restaurants out here. And look how nice it looks over here with the sea glittering. It's a lovely view. Phil's got a seafood rice bowl, a chirashi sushi bowl.
We looked around and there really wasn't a lot for you.
No.
But I wanted to have some fresh fish, so I grabbed this. Again, from the first place I saw. There's not a lot left now. It really is emptying out and places are closing.
How is it here?
The fish is really fresh, as you'd expect. I mean, I paid 1,000 yen. Yeah,
1,000
I think it was
yen.
reduced because it was getting towards the end of the day. And yeah, it's really good quality for that. Like with most markets, fish markets, the rice is a little bit cold. I prefer it room temperature or a little warmer. So that's not the best, but it's still very delicious. It's a whole meal. You really can't go wrong. And if you come to Japan, you should definitely try it.
What's the yellow stuff underneath? Grated
That's a good
something.
question. I guess tamago.
Grated tamago?
It might be.
Or shredded?
Yeah.
It's not a radish or anything.
Whatever it is, the taste is super mild. So it's slightly tamago eggy. There's no crunch to it or anything. So.
Yeah, maybe it is tamago.
Yeah.
Instead of taking the ferry back to Mojiko, you can go on a pedestrian tunnel under the sea. It's 600 meters long, and we thought it would be cool to be able to say we've walked between two of Japan's main islands, but to walk from here to the tunnel, across the tunnel, and then from the tunnel back to the station is quite a lot. We thought maybe it's not the best use of our time, so we're going to walk back and get the ferry.
Go next to the giant one. Pop up like a big pufferfish. What have you got, Amy?
I've got Pizza Man. I love them. It's a steamed bun from the convenience store with pizza sauce and cheese and a nice hot drink to keep me warm. We're going to the aquarium. It's called Kaikyokan. It's right by the ferry port and the fish market, and I've heard they have a lot of fugu, a lot of blowfish here, and they are really cute, so I'm happy to see them. Here's the prices for adults. It's 2,090 yen, and there's a stamp. Oh, it looks like a cute one. It's all the sea creatures, and there's a fugu. We're going in. Instead of going down into the sea, we're going up into the sea. It says we're going into the world of the Kanmon Strait. And from here, it looks like the surface of the aquarium is at sea level. I think we're actually way above it, but that's a nice effect. I didn't expect to see a sea turtle here. So big. This next tank is for the Seto Inland Sea, which is what we're going through on the ferry tonight. You can see what we'll be sailing through. Oh, it's a tunnel. Whoa, there are so many. That's definitely a fugu. They're so cute. Looks like it's dinner time. I can see a lot of food being dropped in. Everyone's excited. Here's some more pufferfish. The spiny ones. This round tank's really distorting. Kawaii. Pufferfish may be known for being poisonous, but I never realised how cute they are. Just look at their faces. And it's so cute how they look so out of control when they're swimming around. This must be explaining which parts of it are deadly with the skulls. This is colourful and kawaii. Colourful and kawaii fish section. Look, tinies. Tiny little fugus. They're too small to focus on. There we are. Hand for scale. This section is about the diversity of pufferfish. We're trying to work out which of these are pufferfish.
I think they all are.
Maybe.
I think they are.
That one is.
They all use the top of their top fins.
That's the sign of a pufferfish.
Well, I mean, I've been here 5 minutes. I think I know everything.
These tiny ones are all pufferfish too. There's so many different types. Here's some vertebrae going downstairs. It's a blue whale skeleton. Can you believe that many of those fish we've seen are all living out there? Can you see? These have got like light up iridescent colours on them. That's amazing. Why are all the angelfish all together in this corner? They don't want to mix with these guys. Next we're going to see the penguins. Follow the penguin feet. Zoom. They're so still when they're on land, but then in the water. I wish I'd filmed more of this. Some of the penguins were really zooming underwater. You don't often get to see them in action like that. Now we get to go through the penguin tunnel. Now we're in the tunnel in the penguin tank. That's where we were just now, up there. Next to the aquarium there's also a little amusement park with a massive Ferris wheel. Here's our ferry tickets back. You can only get one-way tickets. There's some leaflets for Ganryu Island, which you can also visit around here. So you can get a triangle one-day pass to visit all of them in one day on the ferry. And here comes the ferry now. We found a stop at Mojiko Station. Be quick, the train's coming. Oh, it's a light one. Is that the station building, maybe?
That's the fountains outside it. You only know that once you've been outside the station.
Yes. Here's the train from Mojiko back to Kokura. It looks like the lights around the edge should light up as well. We're at Kokura Curry. I've got my favourite cheese and vegetables. We've got garlic bits as a topping and they actually taste really good. I've gone for level 3 spice level and it does taste spicy, but it's not too much. It tastes good. We're back in Kitakyushu and we've got a bit of time before we have to get the bus to the ferry. So we've just been having a look around. We've had our delicious Kokura curry and now we're going to head on to Aru Aru City, which is just the other side of the station. I've heard that is like the Akihabara of Kitakyushu in a shopping mall. So let's go and see. Here's Aru Aru City up ahead. We've come out the north exit of the station and turned right and gone along the walkway and there it is. I can already see lots of anime signs and animate. We had the quickest zoom around Aru Aru City. There's so much in there if you like anime. Let me know if you want to see more of that. And then it was time to catch our night ferry. That's in a separate video. It was a really good way to get between Kyushu and Kobe. It also goes to Osaka and it costs less than a shinkansen and a hotel for the night. I hope you enjoyed looking around Shimonoseki. I don't think many foreign tourists come here, but it's a lovely time by the sea, going on the ferry and seeing all those super cute fugu. It's so quick to get to from Fukuoka. There are lots more Kyushu videos in a playlist on my channel and I'll see you next week with more Japan videos.